Okay, so I think everything's on here, so we're gonna just get right on into it. I need to get some more live information from YouTube, so I need to practice some stuff here. And I'm not too sure exactly which streaming platform I'm gonna use yet when it comes to Streamlabs or OBS or whatever you want to call it, stuff like that. So I'm still working with those. So what I'm doing is I'm just simply recording my screen with my iPad, and that's how this is gonna go. So a producer had asked me to record the editing process, see how it goes, all that stuff like that, and do it live. So here we go. All right. So earlier today, I had recorded my reaction video to Mississippi Valley versus Alabama State, and we used A1 Media's footage. All right. So the first thing I do before I start editing is get all my assets together. And assets are just basically all the stuff you're going to use to edit the video together. That's going to be the media clips of me, the audio clips I used, and the video clip itself from A1 Media. And then I make all those charts and graphs and titles and all that kind of stuff like that. So before I even start editing, I do that type of stuff first. So let's do that. First thing I do is I only use two programs I always use, Premiere and Photoshop. Sometimes I use Final Cut, depends on what I'm doing. But for all the stuff here on YouTube and this channel, it's mostly just Premiere and Photoshop. So first things first is I have all my footage here that I recorded. This is me right here. All my footage right there, blah, 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 all that stuff. Audio clips, great. Clips in here, I already got the clip. This is A1's clip we got right there. So that's the clip we're gonna be using. Wonderful, yay. Okay, great. All right, so first thing first, what I do is I open up Photoshop before I open up Premiere. So let's see, do we need that right now? Probably not, so let's close. Well, we're gonna need something from Premiere, but we'll get there in a second. All right, so this right here is Photoshop. This is how I make all my titles. I have like a little template here in the background, see if y'all can see that. Yep, there it is. So that just let me know where everything is. So first thing I do is put in the titles here. We have Mississippi Valley State going against Alabama State, great. And this is going to be the fifth quarter. So we type that in here. I'm gonna try to go slow because I normally go really fast because I'm not used to talking when I'm doing something. So I'm gonna do my best here. That's why I'm practicing. So this right here is gonna be the fifth quarter. Yep, and this is where all the spelling mistakes happen. In case anyone's wondering, it happens right here. So fifth quarter video footage courtesy of A1 Media. Now what I do is to get those colors, I already have all of these school logos here that I just made. Every time I do a new band, I make theirs and then I just add it to this folder. So we have Mississippi Valley and Alabama State. All right, so I just drop them on in like this. Put this one next to this one over here. And these are just the titles that you would see inside the video. So go ahead and do this one, Alabama State. All right, now look at those colors. Let's get those colors right. And what I've been doing this season rather, so the colors can be more accurate, I'll put in the logos like that, then I go back in and change the color to fit the color actually, you know, like that. Makes sense? Yeah. Because, you know, no matter what gold you put in, like normally I would put it way over here, and look, that's not Alabama State's color. So just do it like that. Seems to work out pretty good. That's great. Double check everything. That's good. Mississippi Valley State. Double check. This is how I be messing up sometimes. Where if you ever see like a title wrong, I put in the wrong one. It's all right here. So just kind of double check there. That's good. That's good. Then we want to get rid of the background. Well, not that, but get rid of the background. Then go ahead and save this out. This right here is going to be the title. Save it as a PNG file. And the way I do the videos, you're going to see how easy this stuff is because it's really easy when you have all your assets and you make templates. So there you go. There's the title. Put that in the folder. I have a folder right here. That's Mississippi Valley State versus Alabama State, fifth quarter, little folder I make. There it is, boom. Now, second thing is I take these, copy these. Those are the logos. These are all the other stuff I'll be working on. Open up this, and since this is going to be a battle, this right here is the little score strip that people, what you see when I do the battles, right? This is what's underneath the video when the scores pop up. So I take that, put it about right here over the other ones. It's pretty good. Slide this one on over. Great. Then the other logos, go ahead and delete those. Let's see. This one we did earlier, that was Texas and Southern. All right. So I think Mississippi Valley is going to go first in the round. It's fifth quarter. Yeah, they can stay there. Okay, that's good. Then do the same thing. All right. So then we go ahead, edit that one out, render that one out. Yep, that one's called score strip. Score strip. Sounds funny. Okay, title, score strip. Very great. Now, let's go on to, wait, let's do the last boring thing here. We don't need that. This here, make the rounds. Go ahead, delete, delete. Usually what I do is, I think I already have it down here. Let's see. Yeah, because I normally just use like a Google file here. Let's see here, Steven. Still want to use all the marching band stuff. Drive. I think it's in here. If not, we will find out. All this different client stuff going on here. Teleprompter, round score chart. I think this is it. Spoilers. So if you want to wait till the video come out, here's all the rounds right here. So there you go. This is what I'm typing in when I'm actually recording a video on the computer. So it just types in right there. And what I do is normally have Photoshop open. And I just do a screenshot. Just do like a simple score screenshot here. Yeah, there's all the scores, everyone. Ooh. Like it's so secretive. Yeah, screenshot it and drag it in. And I like doing it this way because it keeps it more accurate. So therefore it keeps down the amount of error. Because I used to go in here into Photoshop and make every single, oh, that's crazy. See what I did? Yeah, I would go in there and make the whole chart all over again, and then I started realizing, like, goodness gracious, we got a lot of crap going on here. And crap being like, oh, this don't match, or that didn't match, or I typed in the wrong thing. Just want to eliminate all the different errors you can get, or I can make, basically. Yeah, so there's your total scores for everyone who's wondering. So there you go. All right, then we drop that in. Yeah. So yeah. When I'm editing any project, even if it's these little fun band videos right here, oh, that's kind of big. We gotta make that smaller. Even if it's these band videos or something like that, it's the same general process where I make sure I have all my assets together, and then editing is fun. Because editing is not fun when you, let's say, you're trying to edit a video together, and then you have to keep going out and getting things like, oh, what music do I want to use? Let me add that. All right, so here's the chart. There's gonna be that chart there. I just call it round scores. Yeah, round scores 1, because this is gonna be a battle video. We'll just show that. Make sure it's in the same folder. There's that one. Okay, great. Got those. Now we're gonna go. I wrote this down earlier. We're gonna, before we get to the thumbnail, because that's gonna be the last little thing we make. We always put these in here. This little chart here. Basically, all it is this. This is the Photoshop chart. Then I have a template. Like templates, everyone. Templates, especially when you're doing something repetitively. You gotta have your templates together. And it took me a while to come up with some stuff. I think we got, where is it at? Section chart? Okay, yeah. Guess we use those colors. But this right here is just pages, which is, you know, if you don't know what that is, that's just pretty much Microsoft Word, Apple's version of that. So yeah, just kind of figured out the easiest way to do it. So these colors look kind of funky here. I don't know. What bands are these? Let's just go back to regular ones. Now I gotta fix all the little font. So I'll go back here and make it kind of big so everyone can kind of see it. You know what I mean? The reason I like doing the charts is because I think it's the best way to track what I said. You know what I mean? So if I ever go back, now let's change these. I think 13 is always the best. Let's see, 13. Yeah, I'm gonna put these on the right. Yeah, and make them black. Okay. Yeah, but charts is what keeps me where I'm at. So when I'm doing all my research and stuff, I can remember what I said last time, and then it's a good way to kind of pull up comparisons for myself. Just kind of keeping a record. You know what I mean? And that's what ESPN does. Not necessarily talk about ESPN, the band stuff, but actual sports. You know, keeping records and stuff like that. Now let's fix this because we are not doing these two schools. So right here was, I guess we'll let Mississippi Valley be green, huh? So that'll be Alabama State, and Mississippi Valley State University. There it is. Why is there a big random ass 0 right here? What is this? Oh, I think that goes with that. Right side, boom. Yep. Okay. Cool. Chart. Change that chart color. Now these scores I actually just do on my own. I just write them down. Then I have to go in and plug these in. So we're gonna do that now. So no more spoilers, y'all. So anytime it's like an editing video pop up, just know, oh, we gotta fix this. 2024, and this will we use A1 Media. So yeah, so it's kind of like the charts is for everyone and more so for me. And it's a nice little way to do records. Okay, great. Random 0 right here. I don't know why that 0 is there. Should be that color so you can't see it. Okay, great. Okay, now let's put them in. Now you all can't see the actual score. They have like a sheet of paper kind of like right here, somewhere down here. Little notepad. I like using notepads and stuff. It's pretty fun. So here we go. I'm not gonna say it out loud. I'm gonna let y'all just see it here. All right, we'll do Alabama States first. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Here we go. From everything that I was hearing. This time, 10's Alabama State. Times 9. Yep, sound good. Sound good. Yep, Sting, that's always do a good job. Mississippi Valley. Okay. Not that here, but we're gonna put them right in there. No phones. Where are they at? Oh, right there. So, okay. Trumpets. Yep. Trombones. Eight. Baritones. No, I like the baritones. Yeah, 8. Sousaphones. Yep, that's good. That's good. The dancers. Let's see their flag. They don't have flags, do they? I don't think so. But I just wrote dancers down here. So that's basically it. All right, wonderful. All right, so cool. Now after I do that, actually I do some math here. It's pretty scary. So here we go. Then just add them on up real quick. Let's do the blue ones first. Yep, I go one line at a time. I tried to get all fancy one time and do more than one and end up with like an ESPN score. I had like 1,000 points and was like, see, okay, that's the blue 91. So let's see here. Go ahead, change this one 91. Great. Yeah. Okay, now the green. Bring back the calculator here. Green. Okay, cool. And yeah, once I get my setup all together, I'll be able to see all the comments and be able to talk to you all because I really can't see anything. I got this iPad kind of set up here, so sorry if people are saying anything, but I'll get that together in time. Let's do this. Mississippi Valley, so you can see the cool stuff. Why did I start off at a 7? See, what am I talking about? Got it? Alright, one. Let's check. Okay. Alright. 81. Okay. That's how we do that. Then what color is that? Highlight the color. Where are we at? 81. Good? Okay, great. Yeah. I think they sounded pretty good. Then I just do a screenshot of this. Yep. This is where all the work goes into in the videos, everyone. It's making this stuff really, because you're going to see how fast editing goes when I have all of this stuff together. So there's that. This should be behind the scores. So bring this down. All right, highlight the scores. We got them both. Great. That's about right there. That looks good. Double check. 5th quarter A1 Media. I shouldn't have to check this spelling because I never touched it. Make sure it's not Piccaloss. I did that earlier in the season. Bust out this chart. People were like, what the hell? It was spelled wrong. It was so bad. It was embarrassing, but it'd be funny though, because every time I look at Band Uncut on Facebook, and then it's like it's someone tagging you, like, oh God, like what did I mess up on this time? But I like it though. It's like getting caught out in bands. It's kind of funny to me. All right, so that's good. I guess good enough. Great. Then I call this one bar, because this is a bar chart. What's that mean? Okay, great. Now, what else could I possibly need from Photoshop? Oh my gosh, we actually need the thumbnail, what I call the show background. So this is the thumbnail pretty much right here, and then I'm going to show you what the show background is, or what I call it. The show background is, excuse me. Oh, bumped the thing here. All right, excuse me, everyone. All right, here we go. The show background is basically this. It's what you see, the background in the show. So how I normally do that is, let's start from scratch. This is the one we just did. It came out earlier today. Wonderful. 5th quarter. We can go ahead and change this to, probably going to be, with these schools, probably like a gold color, but maybe a green. Probably would stand out with these colors. You'll see why in just a second. Go ahead, change this color to match that one, because we're trying to do a little bit of artistic grammar. And all that is what you think it is. You have grammar for English, you have grammar for art and stuff. Make sure things is balanced and whatnot. Okay, great. Now we're going to go titles. I'm going to copy these. And Alabama State's home team. Oh, we got one of them. Okay. We need the other one. Alright, great. So Alabama State's going to occupy this. And as you can see with my thumbnails here, I'm pretty, what's the word here? I like to measure things and things be very even, especially when you're doing things over and over again. Like I've done hundreds of these videos. Then after a while, it's like you want to be able to do them as quickly as you can, but still have your quality where it is. Like my biggest issue is pretty much, y'all seen it before, rushing and proofreading and all that kind of stuff. So that's what I'm taking my time with now. But when you have all this stuff down packed, make sure it's even. Yeah, so I have it divided up to 3 squares and stuff like that because you want everything to be even and nice and balanced. So my face is going to go right there in the middle, and I'll show you why. Because when you have a thumbnail, that's where you want everyone's eyes to go, and you want these to be kind of big. That's what we're doing this season. When I say season, it's like season 4. Now I always try to make the thumbnails look kind of different every season, but kind of the same, you know, so it can look nice and stick out. Now I got to change the colors in the background, no problemo. Go here, double click. We are on gradient overlay for that background. And guess what? You don't really have to think about the colors. Now let's see here. Let's have Mississippi Valley over here. That green is probably going to be the pertinent color. It's going to stand out against the white. Or we might try white. We'll see. But let's go with green. If that's the case, we're going to change those colors right there to a different color so it won't look like we're favoring Mississippi Valley, or the colors aren't too green already on the screen. Alright, so that's not bad there. You can see that. That's good. Uh-oh, did we get it? Okay. Now, let's change these colors to, well, we're going to go back to red. Well, we can go to gold. Can go with something like this, but that's gonna look harsh against that one, so we'll go red. Red is always a nice complementary color to green, and I think it'll get, I don't know, stands out more than gold or anything like that. And then I know Mississippi Valley's got red in it, so it's kind of goes a little bit, whatever, that'll work. Okay, good. So we go 5th quarter. Is that what we're doing? 5th quarter? Great. Now we can close the title. Alright everyone, here comes the fun stuff. Kinda, sorta, I guess. Notice how we haven't even started on the video yet. Because we are getting all our assets together. Yeah, that's right. So now I need to open up the video, and I think it's already open up down here. Yep. Alright, so this right here is Premiere. Wonderful. Premiere is open. Great. Now I gotta bring all this stuff in Premiere, which right now all I'm doing is gonna just bring in clips and Steven. Steven is the one that's got all of Steven's files in it. The ones when, you know, recording myself and stuff like that. That's where I get the thumbnail from and all that. First and foremost, change that to green. Now, this is where I get the pictures for the thumbnail at. Okay, A1 Media always gives us a nice, like a wide one, you can see. And he always does some nice close-ups. So for this one, I typically do exactly what you're seeing I'm doing right now. Oh, look, everyone's horns up. Great. So we're going to use that one. Wonderful. Mississippi Valley State University. Yeah, don't want to, you could spend forever doing the thumbnail. I've done it before. And if I'm doing something that's like a theme or something like that, I'll spend some time on it, put this in stills. There we go. Stills, there we go. Mississippi Valley, great. I'll take my time on it, but when it's just a battle video like this one, it's kind of, you know, don't really have to, not too much going on here. They're just standing around in the stands, and there's not too many things differentiating here. You get some close up Alabama State. I know I saw some. Where Alabama State at? Did you go over there? Was it more toward the beginning? There they go. He kind of got close. That's close enough. We'll go with that. Okay, make sure no one's looking crazy, too crazy. Sometimes crazy is good. It's fun. Here we go. Not ASY, ASU. Okay, great. Got ASU. Wonderful. Now, Steven. Oh, we don't need all these pictures in here. Great. Okay. Change these to the same color as that. You'll see that. See why in a second. Now, for my thumbnails, I'm only at the end of the video after I say blah, 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 peace, or whatever. I just stand there at the end of the video, then just make faces trying to think about how I felt during certain stuff. So I guess that's the face. Let's want to do that one like we're looking over or we're looking at the people. Let's do that one. What the hell is this? Alright, let's see how silly that looks. Okay, great. Save all that. Minimize. Now we're back in the main folder. Here we go. Go to Still, Steven, open with Photoshop. Alright, so now something simple. What we do here, remove that. And what I'd always do is I go to Filter, go to Liquify, and then I always do this because as you look, I don't know why my eyes just do this. It just does this thing. It's just the big one is always over here. I don't know why. So what I do is I always do that. I just make them both cartoonishly big. Like it could be small if I wanted to, but I just do it like that. I don't know. I just like it. Why? Because I think when I first started doing the channel, I made my eyes really, really big and stuff like that, just being silly. And then, I don't know, I just kind of kept it there. But we just do that. So that's it. One day I'll do something super. Oh, see, look at that. That's just one eye. That's how I be feeling. But just do that. Just so there's that. We do that, and boom. And here's the super duper Photoshop skills. I don't know if everyone calls it that. I just do a little bit of, make it a little bit darker there. Brighten up skin tone. Just a smidge. Go here. Put this bevel thing on it. Because that's kind of like the seam for the seam. That's like the. Wait, hold on. Before we do that, let's cut myself out. Remove the background. There we go. Now I'll do the bevel. All right. Yeah, and the theme for this year, for some reason, I'm doing all these bevels. I don't know. I just kind of like the way that looks. It's pretty cool, but it also makes me stick out just a little bit because I like making my thumbnails kind of like a, think like a, do y'all know, remember those books back in the day? The pop-up books, like a pop-up book. Yeah. So it adds dimension a little bit to myself, and it feels like I'm popping up out of the book, as you can see. Hold on, let me show you. So I just plop myself in here. There I am. And it just gives me just a little, see that little sheen around the side of my face? Kind of looks like if you notice, I'm doing it with everything. I totally overdid it this whole year. Like everything's got it, but that's going to be the theme for this season and stuff. So there you go. Now, I always make my face kind of like right there in the center. What the hell is that? Big beep. I guess Daniel's here. It must have just pulled up. That's the alarm. Okay. All right, great. So Daniel's here now. Wonderful. All right. So this is that. Great. Now all we need is keep myself there, right there in the middle. And when you're making a thumbnail, you want what you want, the main thing to be in the middle, okay? And since it's a reaction video, you want to see my face right there in the middle. That's what we normally do when we make other thumbnails for other people too. Whatever the main subject is of the video needs to be right there in the middle. And if you want to see the actual video, of course, go watch A1 Media's video. And that's why he makes his thumbnails so you can see the bands. Because this video is really not about the bands, it's more about my reaction. That's kind of what this whole channel is about. So I always give shout out to the media teams, to the bands, stuff like that. But this channel, you know, is designed for people to come see my reaction. So that's why you put me in the middle. And there's that. And I should be on top somewhere. What the hell's going on? Okay, so yeah, hold on. It's going to make sense. You see what I'm doing? I'm dropping in both other pictures. I'm going to put myself in the back in a second. Hold on. There we go. Like this. Just kind of put both bands in the center, just like that. Now you kind of see how they're like facing away from each other, so I'll be cheating. So I click on the image, go to, what is it, layer? L? Where are we at? Here, transform, here we go. Then flip horizontal, boom. Now I like to kind of facing each other. You know, if you look close at all my thumbnails, you'll see where I flip them around at because things be backwards. Some people may notice it already, but that's that. Now, let's just put my face right here in the front, because it's going to be the thumbnail. Then I take these two, those two pictures back there, highlight them. Then I merge them together. Why do we do that? I'll show you. Oh, there's the front door is open. Now that it's merged together, I hit this tool right here, and this is where I make my little bendy effect. And what this does is, subconsciously it draws the eye straight to my face. Yeah, it's kind of like if you look at all the leading lines on this thumbnail here, it's the same tactic or thing I do with all the other clients I work with. Because I work with like a lot of different YouTube channels, like some that's super big, some that's for companies, some that's independent, or whatever like that. But it's like, yeah, some science is the same, but you see how like everything is kind of doing this. It's like going in like that. So there's that. Y'all get it. Shit. All right. So there we go. Got that on there. And guess what? We're going to put the little bubbles on it so I can give it that little 3D look. Boom. I don't know if you can see the difference. Boom. There it is right there. And this is the thumbnail. So now, get my face out the way. Then we save this one. And this right here is the show background. That's what I call that one. And this is what's always going to be popping up when there's nothing else on the screen. So if I'm sitting there talking and nothing else is going on, you're going to see that pop up. That's why I call it the show background. Sometimes it's a chart, graph, all the other stuff you saw me make. That's what that's going to be right there. So we're good to go. You can come inside if you want to. Like, they won't be able to see or nothing, but they'll be able to hear you. Oh, I guess he's not coming in. All right. So anyway, now for the thumbnail, what I do is I bring my face back, click on the background. Now here's the trick, everyone. Watch this. You go to filter, go to blur, Gaussian blur, which is just a blur. And you see it kind of slightly blurs out the background. And it does that, again, for the thumbnail. So if someone looks at the thumbnail, they can see the bands in the back, but your eyes never want to hold on something that's out of focus. So since if the background is slightly out of focus, your eyes will probably look at it, but then your eyes are going to subconsciously scan for something in focus, which in this case are the two bands, my face, and fifth quarter. And then you can kind of see them in the back, and that's what we're going for this year, and there's that. Then we save it, and that right there is the thumbnail, and everyone, guess what? All the assets are ready to rock and roll. So now we have the thumbnail, there's that, and there it is. Now, see how much time that took. All right, so we made all the charts, made all that type of stuff, and there it is. And we have already have the music in there. Let's see, do I keep Photoshop open? I do, because if I need to make a change, I can open up Photoshop and do the change and change it right over here in Premiere. All right, so now, get this big doofus off the screen. All right, so here we go. Now, these are all the assets we made. We got the bar chart. This is the thumbnail for the live thing that people are looking at right now. We got the round scores, show background, got the thumbnail. See, it's slightly different. See, there it is. Then we have the score strip, and we have the titles. There we go. So we highlight all that stuff and just drop it right on in here. Should all be orange. I have all my stuff color coded. Now ready to rock. Here we go. Now, I do all this stuff in 3 sections. This right here is first. I call this the intro section. Intro. All right, now it's all blue. This right here is the audio shot here. Then I got the main cam up there. Great. Let's get that one 2 extra. Now this is gonna go pretty fast because I move pretty quickly inside this. Then make sure I sync them together. So good. Now my audio file is now synced with the video file. So now we cover up the video audio because we don't want to hear that crap. It sounds terrible. You know, the volume, not the volume, the sound, the in-camera sound sounds bad, right? Like imagine if all of our favorite videographers only use that. Be kind of a wide shot. All right, so there we go. Got that all good to go. Now we close that, this, and I open up this really big so I can see what's going down. And I'm sitting here talking. And I start here. All right, so what's going on with channel members? I'm getting everything nice and set up here. I was talking to channel members. I have like another camera set up and I'm talking to them. He is here, so. Oh, that walked off the screen, drunk water. Okay, yeah, all this stuff goes on before we say action. Everyone, it's crazy. So look how long, look how short the video actually is. Just sitting here running my mouth. And Daniel was not here today because don't worry, I'm gonna put him on camera, get him out in this world. What's going on, fellow band critics? And we just start, and here we go. So I'm gonna try my best to talk along with it, but it's gonna go pretty quickly. So as we sip some coffee with my army mug. All right, so here we go. All right, now watch how this all comes together. Here we go. What's going on, fellow band critics? I'm Steven, and today, right now, between, and I always just do a radio edit. Radio edits when you're just looking at the wavelengths down here. Don't really need to see what my face is doing. Like, look, all this crap up here. I don't need to see that. So it's just kind of like move out the way and just look at the wavelengths right down there. So here we go. The mean green marching machine of. Then every time I see a break, just cut it out.
of Mississippi Valley State University and the Mighty Marching Hornets of Alabama State University.
Great.
The footage,
delete.
The footage we're going to see in here is courtesy of A1 Media. There's a link down in the description below and in the card.
I don't like that pause. Get it out the way. And yeah. And this is pretty much how fast this goes. Watch.
Oh, and in the cards at the top.
So you can hear it.
The description below and in the cards at the top. Be sure to go watch that original video so you can see it in its entirety without any of my interruptions, and it's going to look and sound better on that channel. So do that.
Okay, and there's an obvious cut. Then what are we talking about here? Let's see.
I'm out of breath too.
See, look, all this crazy shit. Let's see.
No, it's just been stuffy.
Yeah, it has been.
Like all week. Like no.
Like it's fine now, but goodness. Who am I talking to? The members?
All right, so what is this, 5th quarter? All
right. Then we come back in here. Delete this stuff. Then we should be right where we left off.
Better on that channel, so do that. Okay, so this is a 5th quarter, which means I'm going to score each band immediately. I'm going to score each band.
Yeah, let's fix that.
Which
then we do this.
Quarter, which means this is a 5th quarter.
So I think that's where we're going to stop. Yep.
Quarter, I'm going to score each band immediately after they perform a song. The score is going to pop right up on the screen, and you're going to see it right there.
Okay, then we have a stop. What is it?
0 is going to be absolute trash. 5 is going to be complete awesomeness, and
Okay, all these little pauses. Get rid of all these pauses, and then at the end, I'll show you how I blend it all together so you won't have that hard this.
There. 0 is going to be absolute trash. 5 is going to be complete awesomeness.
Yeah, see that crazy pop right there? Go back.
Absolute trash. 5 is going to be complete awesomeness, and 3 right there in the middle. Plus, give or take 1 and 2. Y'all got it. I see how this goes. Y'all already know.
Okay. Well, shit.
At the end of the video, I have a quick review portion where I'm going to go into depth on how I came up with each of these scores.
All right. Cut. So, yeah, if you're ever recording a video or something like this where there's a script, sometimes I have a script, sometimes I don't, just pause if you can. Practice not doing this, because that's going to show up as wavelengths down here. So as you can see, I have like nice big pauses, and the pauses is me actually thinking and just say it in your head first. You can mouth the words if you want to. It's kind of like when you finger through your music. Finger through it, sing through it first, and then say it. Then it'll be a lot easier. And trust me, editors are going to love you. This is what professional people do who give interviews. Like people who are great, like President Obama, wonderful speakers, interviewers, you see on TV, news anchors, they all do this. They all practice this. If you have nothing to say, you can squeeze your hand or do something and just stop talking. So therefore, the edit can go this smoothly. Here we go.
I already know. At the end of the video, I have a quick review portion where I'm going to go into depth on how I came up with each of these scores. All right,
shit. All right, here we go.
I came up with each of these scores.
Great.
So feel free to fast forward to that point if you wish. There's chapter markers down in the description as well.
All right. Because I was really bad at saying,
If not, sit back, relax, grab your popcorn and snacks, and without any further ado, let's do what it do.
All right, great. And that's the first part. Now watch how fast that goes. When I highlight all that, then we put those nice little things in between. Pretty much we smooth them together. See those little things right here? So it's nice little...
Be sure to go watch that.
You won't hear that sound. Okay, great. Now here comes the fun magic. Are we all watching? Are you watching closely? Okay, great. We have that here. Now all this stuff are templates I've made before. So here comes all the fun stuff. You want to go to effects. It's called V11. That means version 11. Version 11. That's how many times I've done this. Okay, great. Puts me right over there. That's all just an effect that I created and customized and put my behind right where it needs to go on screen. This is my 11th version. All right, so there you go. Now, that was the background. Drop in, add the background. I pre-made the background before. You make it in something else, render it out. Now it's just a little video file, and there's the background. Wonderful. Now remember those titles and stuff? Now look, titles. This is what I made in Photoshop. It's just a PNG file. There it is, right there, title. And this is where that misspelling and stuff be coming in at, which y'all saw in Photoshop, right there. So there it is, 5th quarter. I'll double check. Footage, oh shit, video footage courtesy of, what? Can you, I don't have my, okay, A1 Media. Making sure, I thought I said something else. Mississippi Valley State University versus Alabama State University. Make sure I have the right ASU. There's a few of them. And yes, I have done that before because remember earlier this year I put a freaking NCAT up here on UAPB's name and both bands was mad. You can only imagine how mad NCAT was. No, I'm just kidding. All right, here we go. What else? And then we have show background because there's nothing happening. Then this right here is another template I've made. Look, these are all my effects I've made. 1080 footage. Bam, puts it right where it needs to go. And that's the show background. And that's how we do that. So see how easy it all goes when we have it. Now, music. This is the music that I have here. I have all my music licensed out with Artlist. It's like a third-party thing. So when I could use it on all my stuff. It's not from YouTube. And look, music's too loud. Yeah. So I go to Essential Sound, click Music, and I already have this in my head. This right needs to be negative 30. There you go. That's perfect for dialogue.
The Mean Green Marching Machine of Mississippi Valley State University
and just like that, the intro is done. Now I'm gonna show you how I put in the scores. We're almost done here. Don't worry. I think we're moving pretty good. I think I'd be moving a little bit faster if I wasn't yapping so much, explaining everything, but it's all good. Here we go. Transitions, booms. Okay, these are other things I've already pre-made. So this right here is this whole intro. I pre-made that on something else, and every time y'all see that intro, this whole thing right here, warning, blah 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 blah, and the intro comes on. Then this with the thumbnail. I put the thumbnail over this part. I copy all the effects from that one, paste it to this one, bring that down, click effects, go back to the first keyframe. Then if I have like a thumbnail with someone looking funny on there, I'll zoom in on them. If not, I've just been using my hat for a while because we have a movie coming out later this year, a documentary with Jonesboro. So it's like subliminal marketing there. So there's a Scholar TV, and that part is this part right here. And that's that. All right, great. And that's how we do that. And at the beginning, I always put a thumbnail here. This right here is a good practice to get something to practice. I always want to put the thumbnail as the first frame, because if you upload a video, let's say if you send it to somebody something like that, that first frame is usually what the computer will make as a little placeholder thumbnail, especially like for Instagram or something like that. So putting the thumbnail as the first frame, you won't really notice it when the video comes on, but it is the actual first frame of the video. So
the following,
yeah, see, it goes like that. And it looks good when you upload it to something like that. When you send it to a client, the very first frame they see is going to be the thumbnail of the video. Wonderful. Great. Moving on. Now, copy and paste this. I will copy that. Now, here we go. Let's put in these scores. Uh-oh. All right, so this one had 2 videos, 2 clips, because my camera records 2 clips when it's long. All right, so there's clip 1 and 2. Show you how we do this real quick. It's pretty simple, I think. Oh, there you go. Got those nice and lined up. Open this one up. Cool. Now I can do the auto syncing like I do with the other clips, but this clip is much longer and it'll take longer when this is actually much faster for me just to do it this way. So I see this right here, and when I slate the clips, I normally just snap my fingers. Like you can kind of see it, look. That's the same thing as like, you have like the big slate and they're like, and that's basically all that is. And we do that on set, but why waste all that time when it's just me? Okay, good. That's all matched up. Now we have 2 clips, so I gotta make sure it's matched up down here.
Dr. Bonds picks up the megaphone.
All right, great. Sounds good. Take the bottom one, eliminate the top one, then this should all become one group. And I make this all a group. So if you move something, that's why, it's 3 pieces. So we don't want it to move around. So there it is. So now it's all synced up. So I click this, it gets everything. I click that, gets everything. And click that, gets everything. These are like 3 different clips. Great. Now, we open this up. Open this up. Great. We come back over here. Then we're going to get the main clip. The main clip is what I call the clip that goes in the middle. This right here is A1 Media's clip. And it's A1 Media, and he formats his a special way. And I have something I want to show you all how I deal with that and his formatting. So here we go. I think this is all his stuff right here. When I say all his stuff, look right here. You should be able to hear it coming through the headphones. Because what I do, I just keep it very simple. I put the headphones up to the microphone like this, then record myself, you get it. Record the sound of A1's clip, or whatever clip I'm using coming through, then sync it up like that. So here we go. And he has that big part.
That's why I always fade in. All right, here we go.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Okay. There's that little explosion thingamabob. right there. Okay. Okay, cool. Right there. Nice. And on the actual video, I think that's this part right here. Yeah, and you can kind of see little lines. Slide over, slide over, slide over, and we're synced up, and just like that. And that's how I normally do it. Now, here comes the fun part. Put this in effects. We're gonna need this for that, so I can see what's going on. Then for A1 Media's clips, because he has that nice wide format, what I like to do with his clip is take it here, drop this one on his clip. It's gonna move it over. And I have something over here I made. It's called A1 Media. Yeah, it was like, what is that? And basically, it's just a black background, so it can put nice cinema bars onto his video, and you won't see my background. Makes sense to me. Everyone's like, what the heck does that even mean? Probably show you a little bit later on, but there's that. Okay, great. Now, let me see, get to the part where I was giving myself a thumbs up. That's how I know that I'm all situated, and that's why I fade into all the videos. Yeah, it's not trying to be dramatic. That's just how I fade in right there. Okay, great. Got that good. Good. Now everything's back to the front. Then we check this volume here. And when I say it's gonna look and sound better on this channel, I actually mean it, like for real. Because what I do is, you gotta hear me. And remember, this channel, mine, is about my reaction and not the video. So if you wanna see the video, go watch A1 Media's. Because what I'm doing right here is just turning it down. That's all I'm doing. Let's see. All right, let's see. All right, see. It's a nice recording. It's peaking right over there like at -6, which is great. But I like to go just a tad lower, because when I'm sitting there talking, that's kind of where I want my voice to peak, is level or -6. So when I'm sitting there yapping, let's see. Oh, how about that? There you go.
Start that thing out with a 5. Yeah, why not?
All right, cool. That'll work for now. Wonderful. Okay, now let's get into the scores. Drop them in real quick. So right here's the score background. You'll see that. No, not that, y'all. My bad. Score strip. Score strip comes first. That's this. Then we get that over the footage there. See how it goes over that. Then we go into my transitions and booms. All the stuff I've made before. Copy that. Hey, Daniel. Okay, anyway. Keep hearing them coming down the hallway, I think. Alright, so now, what I just added in there was these. Okay. Get all this set up. Alright. Okay. So now we can go to this one. Alright. And this clip that we are working with, or this sequence, is called number 2, reaction. Keep everything in order. Alright, so now as you can see up here on the screen, you see how I have everything nice and set up. And then we want to make this big because it's going to make sense when I see all those down there. You can just look right where the breaks are. But first, we go here, Essential Graphics, move this one over, closer to Alabama State's logo there. Because I just have it, it's a template. Everything's a template, everyone. Make sure you have a template set up so you can go fast. Because if not, imagine making all of this stuff as you're editing the video. I've done it before, and it's crazy, but you won't get anything done. Alright, now we have round 1. Make sure the round is where it needs to be. Right over here. Okay, great. Now, when I'm doing the videos, I can probably turn that off here. Now, you can look at these sound bars down here and clearly see where the breaks are. So there's the music, I'm blue. All my stuff is blue, the music is green, like the actual video clip. And the reason I actually hold up the scores when I'm recording it is so I can actually see what I said without actually having to stop. Look, I'm holding up a 5, so there it is, right there. Go into here, 5. The first band that performed, that was Mississippi Valley. Double click the first one, right in a 5. There we go. Keep on going. And then we're moving on. Now after the second band, we got to do the rounds. So we go here, so Alabama State. So after each time Alabama State performs, we know the rounds are coming up. So that sounded good. And what did I say? I think they got mostly 5 and everything. So Click that, put in a 5, Alabama State. And you see the round change for back in Mississippi Valley. So we got to click round. Then we go to round 2. And yes, I've messed up on this part plenty of times also. I mean, I'm talking about math didn't make any sense. I got confused. I know what was going on. So that's why I had to start using charts and graphs and all this stuff. So here we go. Go in here. 4, Mississippi Valley. Okay, holding up a 4. And that is why I be holding up those numbers for X amount of time. Like, here it is. I be gapping. What's 4 plus 5? You got to do the math your own on this. No chart here. 9. Uh-oh, did we get it? I think we got it. Here we go. Okay, 9. Yep. Moving on. Alabama State is playing. Just the end. 5 for Alabama State. And that is how this goes. So, nope, not that one. So they have a 10. And then we got changed to round 3. Boom. All right, then it continues. So you see how fast it can go, or how slow it can go. Depends on, you don't know what's going on. It's 5. Who was that just played? Alabama State. Okay, that was Valley. All right. Got to check. So that's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yes, exactly how I count, because trust me, I've seen enough comments before where it's like, dang, that's not even right. I'm like, what are you talking about? Uh-oh. Is this a long song? Nope, there it is, intro. I'm laughing. Hold on, we missed Alabama State. Is that it? It went kind of quick. I'm looking for it. There it is. All right. 5. It's Alabama State. 15. Yep. Don't worry, everyone is almost over. Did you get it? There we go. 15. Around 4. Yeah, field shows. When I do field shows, of course, that's a tad bit different. Let's see, make sure I don't miss Valley. There we go. I'm laughing at something. Uh-oh. And yeah, when I'm laughing, usually, who is that? 4? Okay, yeah. 18. Yeah, when I'm laughing, I mean, if you don't know by now, it's pretty funny if I'm laughing at something. All right. Yeah, Alabama State, we're cruising along. That's a 5. See how the 5. Now we're going to move around. So yeah, I'm going to see what's going on here. See if I can breeze through this really quickly. That was a 5 for Alabama State. It's 20. Then we're in round 5. I think it was like 9 rounds. Oh, shit. Round 5 for 10. Uh-oh, there we go. Got a 5 from Valley. All right. What is that? Was that 18, 19, 20? 1, 2, 3, 23. All right. All right, Alabama State got a 5. There we go. So I think that's 25. They are cruising along. Alabama State, I think, got all 5s. I think. Everything they played sounded good. Let me see here. 5. So, spoilers. Like, nobody cares. Let's see here. 4. What's that? 4. That's 27. There I go. Think I can add shit. Watch me mess that up. All right. Then we got Alabama State. 5. Okay. Then we're in a new round. All right. 30. And then what is this? Round 7. Dang. Okay. All right. 4. Okay. Hold on. What just happened? Alabama State playing. Valley playing. That's new round 7. All right. Yeah. Double checking. Thought we lost it. 4. Okay. 4. Then we are in round 8. All right, back on it, back on it. Almost got confused. That's what I get for looking at the other screen over there. Got so much stuff going on. Okay, it's a 4. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's 31. I disappeared. That was a 5. Okay. Alright, so that's 39. And now we're in round 9. Almost done, everyone. Almost done. Alright, then you can see live how long the stuff takes to come together here. Let's see. That was a 4? Who is that? Okay. It's 35. I think that was our last one, maybe. It's 5 from Alabama State. Okay. It's 39. It's at 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 44. Oh, and we're in round 10. Wow. 10 rounds, everyone. That's a, how you like that for the 5th quarter? Just get your money's worth. Did both bands play to your heart's content? All right. Then what happened? I think Alabama State played again. Then they got a 4. That's 48, which I believe is the winner. Good thing that's it. 48. Take that color, turn it green, but make it bright green. Good. And then I think Valley at the end. 4. Okay. All right. So that means Valley's final score was 39. All right. Are we sure? Let's see, y'all. What I mess up on this time? Let's see. Round scores. 43. We're missing one. Hold on. How did we go back? We just went backwards. Which one did we miss? We missed one, y'all. Okay, yeah. Oh, right here. Was that a song they play right there? No, they didn't. Oh, just look at this. Oh, you forgot to put one of them in. No problemos. This is what I'll be talking about, y'all. I'll be all over the place. Okay, one of these should be something else. Oh, there it is. I think I already see it. Yep. 31. Then they go. Yep. 5. Okay. Yeah. You missed one over here. Oh, I see. Oh, yeah. I see it in there somewhere. It's right up in there. So, yeah, we got all that stuff. It's going good, going good. This is me double checking, everybody. Double checking, double checking. Then we got the last pair. Aha. Uh-huh. Yep. Okay, right there. There it is. Okay, got it. So what do we cut? What do we do? You just cut it and then do nothing? Right there. All right. Found it, everybody. 31. Okay. Yeah, this one's got to be back to 31. Okay. All right. change this one. Yep. All right, we got it. All right, so there we go. I think we got all that stuff set up in there. Got that going good. Now I got to change this one. Yeah. Right, 38. Got it. Okay. Oh. There we go. 38. All right, there we go. Woo. No, not that. There we go. 38, 30. Okay, good job. We got it. We got it. We found them all. Yep. Uh-huh. And this one should be... all right. Mm-hmm. Got it. Whew. yeah. That junk happens all the time. I know, right? Me looking at all these different screens over here. But I still think there's a 5. Hold on. There's a 5 somewhere. Like, watch this. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Round 5. Where's round 5? I don't think we gave him that one. Round 5. Now watch. Got to go back and change all these. Nope. All right. Okay. Yep. Let me check. There it is, right there. This one. Now everything I go up by 1 point. Jeez. This is 39. Oh, did we get it? Okay. This is 39. Yep. That's 43. All right. Okay, there it is. Got it. Now all the scores are in. Woo! Great. Now where do we end talking? All right, there's that. Okay. Good. Now make it look all nice and pretty. Same general thing. All we need to do with this one is just add the background and the titles. All right, so here we go. Background. This one. Just copy and paste that on in there a few times. Okay. And then title. Okay. Good. I took that from looking crazy to looking like that. There we go. Wonderful. Then we add scratch. What is a scratch? A scratch is that scratch, like a record scratch. Then we have new sub now. That's this.
If you love bands like I do.
That's that. Oops. Copy. All right, great. All right, cool. All right, done. with that one. Good. Now, last part, which is this one. This one is called the outro or the review portion. Whatever. All right, there we go. Review. Then we sync this one on up. This is gonna go pretty quickly. So it goes here. How's it sound?
Cleaner. So it's
G2. All right. Okay. And link. All right. And here we go. All right. Okay, here we go. Last part, everyone. Now, going through.
All right, so there you have it.
And we just go on.
All right, so there you have it. That was the fifth quarter, 10 rounds. That was 10 rounds, 10 songs of peace. Hope everyone got their money's worth between the Mean Green and Marching Machine.
And get rid of all these little pauses.
Between the Mean Green Marching Machine.
Oh, he said it twice.
10 rounds, 10 songs of peace. Hope everyone got their money's worth.
Okay, so we're going to cut that one. Moving right along.
Between the Mean Green Marching Machine of
audio
Mississippi Valley State and the Mighty Marching Hornets of Alabama State.
I had to think about that one. All right, and what's this?
48-43. Out of those 10 rounds, I scored.
Okay. And here comes the score about to pop up here. Let's see.
Out of those 10 rounds, I scored this thing 48-43, Alabama State.
All right, so we have the round score. It's going to pop up about right here somewhere. Put that there, effects. Put that there like that. Boom, it's going to pop right over my
43,
face.
Alabama State.
Okay. Was that it, or did I say it again? Let's see.
And let's talk about it really quickly. For the most part, both bands sounded a lot better than what I thought. For the most part, both bands sounded good. And sounded a lot better than what I thought.
Oh, we gotta use that.
For the most part, both bands.
All right, so we're starting there.
Both bands.
All right, here we go.
Really quickly. For the most.
There we go. Yeah, I'll be saying some funny sounding stuff.
For the most part, both bands sounded good. Starting with Alabama State, it felt like I didn't hear anything new from last week when I was there when they played against Florida A&M. However, it sounded like the stuff that they did play sounded a lot cleaner. So it's evident that Alabama State put a lot of work over this week and cleaned up a lot of stuff that I did hear last week when I was there. Because on this recording, they sounded pretty good, very good, in fact.
Oh, okay, almost.
In fact, very good.
Okay, we're starting there. All right.
Sounded pretty good, very good, in fact, very good.
All right, so we're starting there. All right.
Good, very good, in fact. You see the scores right here as you look at the rounds. Pretty much everything was a 5 that I got from Alabama State.
Yeah, okay. Get rid of these. We are almost done, everyone. We're zooming through.
Pretty much everything was a 5 that I got from Alabama State. Great job. To be perfectly honest, I thought Mississippi Valley was going to sound a lot worse. Yes, I really did think that because I thought they're going to try to learn a lot of new songs and it's just going to be a whole bunch of garbage.
That's what I actually thought. I was like, uh-oh, they're about to come
and it's just going to be a whole bunch of garbage. That's what I was expecting. However, everything they played was very well.
Oh, is that right?
Oh. However, everything they played was
yeah.
I was expecting. However, everything.
Okay. Maybe said that better. Here we go. And that's how I pretty much edit all that. Let's see.
Expecting. However, everything they played was very good. It sounded very clean, very well rehearsed. A lot better than what I was anticipating. And the volume, yes, I know.
Okay, we went somewhere. What were we trying to say?
I was anticipating, and better than what I was anticipating. And when it comes to volume, I think both bands.
Okay, that was it. I thought it was gonna be something good.
Anticipating, and when it comes to volume, I think both bands are comparable to each other. Like if you were there, let me know who was actually louder.
Right. Who was louder? Hard to tell in the videos.
On this video, it sounded like both bands had actually louder. On this video, it sounded like both bands had their equally loud moments. They had some nice soft moments. When it comes to dynamics as a whole, I think Alabama State is more dynamic in general.
Okay. Nice pause there. Keep on going. Almost there.
And I do think Alabama State sounds cleaner. Here are my section comparison charts right here. Boom.
Oh, he said
Right
boom.
here.
All right, so that's gonna be the bar chart. Close that. The one I made bar. So have it big so everyone can see it first.
Boom. There it is right there. Pops up on the screen.
All right, and let it stay there for a little bit. Oh no, don't delete the whole thing. Okay.
Starting with percussion, I didn't hear nothing that sounded crazy. Starting with percussion.
Jesus.
Starting with percussion, both sections sounded good. I still think the edge still goes Alabama State.
Okay, and then I think here we can bring it down. Effects, bring it down to this. Okay.
Was slightly a bit
What?
cleaner, but nothing sounded crazy or off tempo from Valley. Moving on down to the
The
tuba.
hell? What did we just say? I don't know. But this happens a lot, so I just cut out all the dead space. And somehow it just magically comes together. I hope.
Off tempo from Valley. Moving on down to the tubas. I like the tuba sound a lot better from Alabama State. They sounded cleaner, sound together, and it sounded a lot better than last week, in my opinion. On this recording, I wasn't
Okay.
on this recording. I wasn't there. If you were there, let me know how they sounded in person. Which tuba section did you fancy more? Alabama State.
Okay. We said fancy.
Did you fancy more? Alabama State or Mississippi Valley? But from what I heard in this battle, the tuba section sounded better.
Okay. In Alabama State. Did we say that? I guess not.
As far as all the other brass instruments, I think they sounded really good in both bands, but I still think the slight edge goes out. The slight edge goes in both bands.
Okay. Slight edge.
Both bands, but the slight edge goes to Alabama State. I just think in general that band just sounded cleaner, better articulation, and had better tone quality just as a whole.
All right.
With that being said, there was nothing that sounded terrible or bad from Mississippi Valley. I just personally prefer the way that Alabama State sounds better than Mississippi Valley. Let me know how you feel in the comments below. When it comes to the song selections, yeah, I think they're about comparable to each other. That one song Mississippi Valley played that was extremely long, I kind of dozed off.
Yeah. There was this one song that Mississippi Valley played that was very long. It really was. So
I kind of dozed off in my mind there for a second, but I don't think my eyes closed. But it was just so long that I just kind of forgot that they were playing, came back, and then gave it a 4 because I didn't hear nothing sound crazy, but I don't even remember what the song was.
dang. Are you paying attention? Goodness gracious. Well, let's see what they say and keep that in there.
But I don't even remember what the song was. That was it. Something about it's something about when you play a song.
Okay.
It's something about when you play a song too long, it can kind of do damage, as opposed to like let's paraphrase the song. We don't have to play every single part of the song, especially when nothing really changes in the song. That's just my opinion. So there it is.
Goodness gracious. Okay, that must have been a long one. I forgot what it was.
Okay, for the drum majors, really couldn't see you all that well. For the drum majors.
All right, we're talking about drum majors real quick.
There it is. For the drum majors, we did see them in Alabama State, but I know that Valley, they were on the ground level. Saw you all for a split second, so I can't really compare the drum majors to each other there, but what I did see Alabama State, I already know they're going to be on point.
Which is true. Okay.
Because I know them, and there they are. Look at them. You see, they killed it, and good job for all the type of stuff. Bam, there it is. Do you grip the score out of the gate?
Oh, we just stopped and we just ended. All right. Okay, good. Because I'm like, damn. All right. Because there was no more assets. So you see how them assets I made, how fast it goes when you have them all?
Do you grip the score out of the gate, or do you not?
Oh, let's make that little funny part, I guess. Oh, that's too long.
Do you not?
That's too much. All right, there.
Or do you not? Or do you not?
Okay.
Let me know. Comment down below. Peace.
All right, let me stop it. Okay. Now, do that. This goes all the way over here. This goes all the way over there. We go back to assembly, show background. And that is pretty much it. For the most, yeah. Show background, this one, that one, go here. Right there. Okay. Put these in, put them in, put them in, put them in, put them in. Make sure the ending is all wrapped up nice and neat. And it is. Open up. 1, 2, 3, or just 2. All right. Now all we need, everyone, is just the background. And we need the title. And just like that. Oh, we're going to get rid of or fix that. Do we have ending, the end bumper, which is this? Yeah. Now, this, B11. And music. Music always comes last. Okay, double it, go down there, blend it, flip it. Remember, like that show, bop it, did-do-do. All right, here we go. This one, -30 dB. This one, -30. You don't want the music too loud. There you go. Check the music.
Last week when I was there, because on this recording, they sounded pretty good. Very good, in fact. You see the scores right here as you look at the rounds. Pretty much everything was a 5 that I got from Alabama State. Great job.
All right, so we got the bar chart up here. We want this one this way, this one that way. You always got to check. This is what I'm talking about right here.
Pretty much everything was a 5 that I got.
Okay.
It still goes Alabama State, but slightly a bit cleaner. But
where's this at?
They're like, if you were there, let me know who's actually louder. On this video, it's telling both bands have their.
What was I talking about? Those one little part, y'all.
Alabama State, great job. To be perfectly honest, I thought Mississippi Valley was going to sound a lot worse. Yes, I really did think that because I thought they're going to try to learn. When it comes to dynamics as a whole, I think Alabama State is more dynamic in general. And I do think Alabama State sounds cleaner. Here are my section comparison charts right here. Boom.
There it is. Came over too early. Okay. And put that there like that. Put it about right here. So everyone can see. You, boom. So it comes on. If anybody wants the screenshots or whatever.
Here, boom. There it is right there. Pops.
Oh. You see that trash? There's the boom. Okay.
Charts right here. Boom. There it is right.
All right.
Starting with percussion, both sections sounded good. I still think the edge still goes Alabama State, but slightly a bit cleaner, but nothing sounded crazy or off tempo.
Right, we get smaller again. All right, there we go. And we're done. And we are done, everyone. All right, so that's it. Then we go, I go new. Then right here's the main one here. It is was Mississippi Valley State University versus ASU 5th. This is 2024. All right, open up that one. Now it's a new one down here. So we have the intro, copy. And I'll do it in sections in case I need to take a break or anything like that. So we have the intro. Then we have the reaction part. Typically this would go, I don't know, faster. Could go slower, just depends on what's going on. But making sure everything was recording good. And that one. So you see we have beginning, middle, and end all here to make sure everything's connecting. And this is the perfect time to do this right here. See the time code where it says 4348. I'll go ahead and write that in. So when I put in the chapter markers, I don't need to save that. Yeah, when I put in the chapter markers, I go ahead and put that time code in now because it's the best time for me to see it. Nope, we don't need to save that. Over here, go there, and it's my upload defaults. This right here is another Google document that I use, and it was pretty much the upload default. It's like, look, Mississippi Valley versus Alabama State. Already got it kind of ready. Got to put the information in there. Already got the link there. But here we go, right there where it says these chapter markers. Where we at? That's 4348. So right here. Oh, that's 43. 48. And then reaction part's gonna start where? I think right in the general same spot. Oh. It just ends? Okay. Let's put in a little request thing there. Request. Okay. All right, there we go. And that's gonna be a little break. Okay. And that is at 117. Pretty close. All right. Close, close, and close. And that is it. All right, so that one is all nice and together. Go back to the beginning there. Should be a thumbnail. It's great. All right, there's that one. Boom. Everything down here closed. Wonderful. Export. Okay, so that video, what is it saying? This one is, it had a long fifth quarter. So that video is saying 47 minutes long. Okay, so then there's the title, Mississippi Valley State versus Alabama State, 5th, 2024. Then I put the location. We're gonna put in the main folder here where everything else is with this project. Great, 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 great. Got settings here. All my YouTube ones that I do is just gonna be in 1080. All my 4K stuff, that's like everything else outside of, I don't really need 4K for the stuff I'm doing in here. Entire source, beginning to end. Wonderful, that's it. Hit export. Make sure all my little things are low. Keep this down. And this computer is now going to start rendering. Hey, there goes me in the background there. Okay, cool. So now it's rendering. And this is going to take, typically rendering on this machine with this computer, if the video is 47 minutes, it's probably going to take about anywhere between an hour and a half to close to 2 hours. It's almost about double the amount of time that the video is, or it could be shorter. But that's basically it. So there's that. This whole video was a producer request. Someone who was a producer was like, hey, you should, I would like to see you edit one of your videos and stuff like that. And like this generous donation. So there it is. And they want to see it live. So there it is. It's going to take, look, it's saying, what is that, an hour and 19 minutes? Yeah, okay. So it's probably about like an hour and a half. Let's just say, yeah, 2 hours. But it'll jump around. It goes up and down. Depends on what's going on. So the time now is 9:08. This video will probably be uploaded like around 11 o'clock. Yeah, like 11:30. Probably see it tonight. Something like that. Yeah, so definitely come out today, I'm sure. Now it's saying all that time. See all that time down there? All right, then. So that's it. Thanks, everybody, for watching. And we'll do more live streams. And once I get my whole little setup together on my computer, which streaming platform I'm going to be using, because I think I like Streamlabs. I don't know. There's a lot of them. I like a lot of stuff about a lot of them. I don't like stuff about some of them. So we shall see how that goes. Alrighty then, so that is it, and we are out of here. Next time I'll make sure I'll be able to see if anyone was saying anything. I didn't even